G'day. That's Australian for hello. My name is Paul Hugaas. I'm the Managing Director of Hugaas Engineering. I guess I have 22 years of experience in engineering and asset management, working for some of the largest companies around the world, as you can see here. 3D modelling is something that we have been able to do for many years now. And this is where we can easily take this concept into BIM modelling, which has been evolving greatly over the last 5 years. I also sit as the chairman of the European Asset Management Committee, and I'm also the chairman of the Lithuanian Maintenance Engineering Committee as well. If we look at our organisation firstly, Hugaas is a group of companies, all owned by a Norwegian organisation called Hugaas Gruppen. In Lithuania we have WAB, Hugaas Engineering, which I'm the director of. We also have our construction company in Gargždai, in Klaipėda, Gintas Virsockas, and we also have our technical services, our operation and maintenance organisation with Front Energy and Front Tech. All of our projects are in Norway. 99% of the work we do is in Norway. So the general contractor we have is Hugaas Entreprenør. Some of the things that we do, we started in the agricultural industry. We have built over 300 chicken farms. We represented 33% of the market in Norway in chicken farming. We've built industrial buildings. This is actually the only project we have in Lithuania, which is our own new steel production facility. So we are now building this in Klaipėda. This will be starting construction sometime later in the year. But we've also been heavily building industrial buildings in Norway. Our main area of focus of business today is sports and recreational facilities. So some of the projects that we've been working on look like this. So some nice large football stadiums in Norway. Hugaas is also the proud partner of the Norwegian National Handball Association as well. And also other sorts of arenas that we build throughout Norway as well. And also now we have very close family links back into Rema 1000, one of the largest shopping chains in Norway, and we're also now starting to build shopping centres as well. So when we look at the overall cycle of BIM, it's a very nice diagram there, Anestis. I'm really happy with this diagram because it really helps me explain how we operate as well. For our Norwegian projects, we have Hugaas Entreprenør as the general contractor. Hugaas Engineering pretty much goes through and does all the engineering, design, detailing for all of the projects, supporting Hugaas Construction, who is our production company, and supporting also Front Energy and Front Tech, who also do our technical systems and also the maintenance of each of the facilities that we do build as well. As you can see, we have operate and maintain ticked. So let's have a look at our project. This is Moya. This is our new office facility that we are now building in Norway, in Trondheim. It's actually in a little town called Støren, about 45 kilometers south of Trondheim in the center of Norway. So when we started, we had our owners say, hey, we need an office building. So we did some nice SketchUp concepts, some ArchiCAD pre-design, modeling proposal drawings, budget estimation, and also life cycle value realization, because it's very important to consider the full life cycle of any asset before it's being built, because it may be cheaper to build to start off with, but what if it's going to cost more to operate and maintain? So life cycle valuation is very important for us to consider in the early stages. We also look at the detailing design. So our engineering team, where I see a number of people are sitting here as well, from there, are heavily working in ArchiCAD for the detailing. We do all the design calculations in Delabo, Tekla Steel and Concrete, DDS CAD technical systems. We use BIMsite for clash detection, material lists and takeoffs. So, and again, we can see the Moya facility through its various stages that we have here. Our production facility at the moment is in Gargždai. We have 4 workshops where we're producing all the steel, doing the painting, also all the parts and assembly. We send drawing files to the plasma cutter straight from our BIM model, material order lists, everything directly from all of the detailing that we do in our BIM model. Also logistic weight calculations. All the logistics is managed from our Klaipėda office because we're sending a lot of steel to Norway. So you can imagine the amount of freight that it's going to be costing us, and also the amount of journeys that it's been taking. So, and all the drawings come from the office here in Vilnius, straight for production, to produce all the parts and assemble all the steel trusses. Then we look at construction management. So again, this is our facility. It's about 65% complete today. So this was taken a couple of weeks ago. Still a bit of snow there in Norway, as you can see. So we use ProSama 5G, where we take the material lists from our BIM models. We use this then to estimate the time, the duration for the labour, because we also manage all of the workers, all of the labour that we need to have on the site. So it's very important that we work efficiently, we work effectively, and we monitor productivity. Work estimation, scheduling, work packages. All the work packages have all of the installation drawings, all of the material lists, to give all the workers all the information that they need to produce and build the building, in this case. And also we use Graphisoft BIMX IFC file. The guys walk around with iPads on site so they can actually walk through the building itself and know exactly where things need to go as well. Now, the new part, I guess, which might be interesting for a lot of people here. I have a very long, strong background in maintenance, and this is a part that we are also doing. We're using a piece of software called OpenMaint. So part of the service delivery, once we've completed the building, we need to operate and maintain the building. So we also provide that service through our group of companies, where we're able to import the BIM model straight from the design into a product such as OpenMaint, where we can then manage the asset inventory, the preventive maintenance, breakdown maintenance, the energy environment, also the inventory, all the spare parts, all the manuals, all the operating instructions that come with the building. They need to go somewhere. So we use the OpenMaint system, which then the client is able to then use to operate and maintain that whole facility. In the case for our own buildings, we use our own maintenance teams that use this system that then are able to perform all of the necessary maintenance, the fire safety checks, the heating ventilation maintenance, lubrication, inspections. All of these need to be planned and scheduled over the remaining life cycle of the asset. And also we connect through together all of our automation systems as well, which gives us any alarms in our system. So if the temperature is too hot, we also know from operating hours when we may need to service or inspect a piece of equipment and so forth. So essentially this is how that piece of software looks. We import the BIM model and then we get a full asset hierarchy of assets. So all of the pumps, all of the piping systems, everything comes through to the system, so we can then start to allocate all of the maintenance to the whole building as well. So for preventive maintenance, very simple. We program all of the tasks in there, the 3 monthly tasks, the 6 monthly tasks, fire inspections, everything like that, and then automatically we send out our maintenance team on a scheduled basis when they need to perform that maintenance, to make sure that we don't miss it and also comply with regulations. So it's very important that we comply with all the statutory laws and regulations in Norway. They go through, maintain the facility, and then the history is captured back. Very similar in a breakdown scenario. When something does go wrong in the building, we go through to our call centre, a call gets logged, the information gets logged into the maintenance system, and then it gets sent to a phone to the workers. A work order is raised, and then again they go and make a repair to the building, whether it's a light fixture or whether it's some more serious maintenance that needs to be performed. So essentially, the operate and maintain part is often a part that's overlooked. Most of our clients have been asking for this service for many years now, and it's something that we've just recently introduced, mainly because of the requirement that it's very important to meet audit and compliance. We can look at loss prevention, 5 S's. People probably have heard of this. Asset history analysis. We also look at inventory management. Also looking at our budget, cost, managing the finance over the next 10, 20, 30 years after the asset has been built. And everything comes back from the original BIM model. So when we finally look to summarise, so our Lithuanian organisation for Hugaas looks very similar to this. We have Hugaas Construction, we have Hugaas Engineering, we have Hugaas Construction also performing the fabrication and construction management for our local projects here, and we also have Hugaas Services that performs the construction management and also operation and maintenance for our Lithuanian projects and contracts that we do have here. Okay, thank you very much.